Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video I'm going to be showing you week 8 power rankings for the NFL. So number 1 we have the Chiefs. The Chiefs are 6-1, are doing really well. Edwards-Helaire is doing really well. He was a great pickup for the Chiefs in the draft. The Chiefs are doing pretty good. I think the Chiefs deserve a number 1. The Chiefs are a strong team. They're strong everywhere. So I'm gonna put them at number 1. So number 2 we have the Steelers. The Steelers are 6-0 now. There's only 2 undefeated teams left: the Seattle Seahawks and the Steelers. The Steelers, wow, the Steelers are good. So today, the Steelers just snuck by the Titans. The game should have went to overtime, but he missed a 46-yard field goal. The Titans kicker missed a 46-yard field goal, and that would have tied the game. So yeah, that was kind of I was watching that game. It was a really big game, 2 undefeated teams, but one of them obviously had to lose. It would have went to overtime if he would have got the kick through the yellow fence poles. Yeah, so I kind of feel bad for Titans fans, but he should have made that, but yeah, he didn't. Sometimes that will happen. But yeah, so Steelers, strong team. The Steelers are doing really well right now. I'm gonna put them at number 2. So number 3 we have the Seahawks. The reason why I didn't put them at number 2 is because their defense is not the best, but their offense is amazing. Oh my god, their offense, Russell Wilson has a good chance of winning the MVP. DK Metcalf is doing really well. So I think I'm gonna put the Seahawks at number 3. So number 4 we have the Packers. The Packers are 5-1 now. Obviously not surprised. They won against the Houston Texans. So Packers are 5-1. Davante Adams had like 195 yards, I believe, which was his career high. And Davante Adams was amazing in that game. He had a career high 13 catches. So he had 195 yards, 13 catches, just amazing. He was doing really well. That was Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy, and also Robert Tonyan. Yeah, so Packers number 4. Number 5, Titans. The Titans are 5-1. It's kind of a sad loss because they should have made that field goal, but the Titans still pretty strong team. They just got unlucky and missed the field goal. So I kind of talked about the Steelers. So the Titans, what I mean by I talked about a lot about them against the Steelers, what that means is that, like, in number 2 I talked to them, so I said mostly everything they've done and stuff. So I'm gonna put the Titans at number 5. So number 6 we have the Ravens. The Ravens, they're doing pretty well. Lamar Jackson is a beast at running the ball by himself. He's really fast. Let me see here. The Ravens, doing pretty well. It's a strong team. So I'm gonna put the Ravens at number 6. So yeah. Number 7 we have the Bears. The Bears, they're doing pretty good. So some of you commented in the last video that I should put them ahead of the Buccaneers, so I did. So I'll put the Bears at number 7. The Bears are winning decent amount of games. They're 5-1 so far. Get to play on Monday, but I predict they'll win that game against the Rams. So the Bears fans, I'll put them at number 7, but I think they are a number 7 team though. because they're pretty good. So number 8, the Buccaneers. Buccaneers, they won the game against the Raiders. Like it was like 40-something to 20-something. The Buccaneers are a really strong team. The Buccaneers are definitely a playoff contender. So number 9, we have the Browns. The Browns, kind of a close win against the Bengals, 37-34. As you heard, Odell Beckham Jr. got injured, so that's not good. Yeah, that's not good when your go-to guy is injured, like Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are. That's Aaron Rodgers' go-to guy is Davante Adams, and Baker Mayfield's go-to guy was Odell Beckham Jr., but he got injured, so that's not good. So that feel bad for you Browns fans, but yeah. The Browns pretty strong though. I think the Browns deserve a number 9 because the teams ahead of, below them, I think the Browns could beat. So Browns, pretty strong team, but they lost Odell Beckham Jr., so I'm going to put them at 9. Number 10, Bills fans, what's going on? I don't know what's going on. The Bills only scored 18 points against the worst team in the league, which is pretty sad. I think they lost the past 3 games. They lost against I forgot what team they lost against there, but then they lost against this other team. Yeah, so they're 5-2, I believe. So yeah, I think they've lost their past 3 games. They're not doing well. So Bills fans, kind of feel bad for you, but I don't know what's going on with the Bills. They used to be a strong team. Now they're just failing, not doing well. Lost past 3 games. They should have only lost 1 in the past 3 games, but I don't know what's going on. So yeah, Bills, I'm gonna put you at number 10. So number 11, we have the Raiders. The Raiders, pretty strong team, pretty good at rushing the ball because Josh Jacobs is the running back. I think the Raiders are going to be number 11. So number 12, the Saints. The Saints won the game against, I can't remember what their team was, the other team, but they won that game. I think 27-24 was the final score of the game. Oh, actually it was against the Panthers. So the Panthers were 24, Saints were 27. So Saints, strong team. They're just not getting that lucky. I think the Saints are, forgot what the Saints are, but yeah, I forgot their record, but the Saints put them on number 12. They're a really strong team. So number 13, Rams, not doing. They lost the game. They lost the past game. So I just think the Rams are they just lost one game. One game shouldn't hurt them too much, but I'm gonna put the Rams at number 13. They're still a pretty strong team. Number 14, Cardinals. You did really well against the Cowboys. Kyler Murray's doing pretty well. I can't remember his name, but this wide receiver had like 2 touchdowns last week in the game against the Cowboys. They're doing pretty well right now. DeAndre Hopkins is doing pretty well. I just think the Cardinals are number 14. They have lots of strong players on their team, and they're doing actually pretty well. So I'm going to put the Cardinals at number 14. So 49ers fans, you did pretty well. You beat the Patriots like 6-40 something. It's ridiculous. I wasn't watching that game, but I saw the final score of the game. Really good. You beat the Patriots. The Patriots I think have lost back-to-back games, which is not okay. Patriots shouldn't lose. The Patriots shouldn't lose games. They're a pretty good team. And yeah, they get demolished by the 49ers. So good job, 49ers, for demolishing the Patriots. So I'm gonna put the 49ers at number 15 because of that. Number 16, Dolphins. The reason why, some of you like, why did you put the Dolphins at number 16? The reason why I put the Dolphins at number 16 is because Tua Tagovailoa is the new starter. They got out that other quarterback who is like 37, I believe. I just forgot his name, but they got him out and put Tua Tagovailoa is going to be the new quarterback. Last week I put them at number 18 for my power ranking, so they only moved up 2 spots. But Dolphins, you might have a good quarterback. Who knows? Maybe Tua Tagovailoa might do really well in that game. Who knows? It's gonna be his first career actual start, so that'll be fun. So I moved him up 2 spots because they have a better chance probably because Tua Tagovailoa is in as the quarterback. So I'm gonna put the Dolphins at number 16. That'll be an exciting game to watch. I might watch that game. So next we have the Colts. The Colts are number 17. Didn't really know where to put them. I was looking through standings for the NFL. I was like, the Colts pretty good, but I think the Colts will be at number 17 because I think all the teams above them could probably beat the Colts. So I'm gonna put the Colts at number 17. But Phillip Rivers did pretty well the last game. I think they have a bye this week. So yeah. Number 18, we have the Patriots. Moved them back a few spots because I don't know what's going on, but Patriots not doing well, 6-40 something against the 49ers. I don't know what's going on with the Patriots. I think they're in a little slump right now, but not the same as they used to. The past 20 years, they were a beast when Tom Brady was in there, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened to the Patriots. Pretty sad. So Patriots, you're at number 18. So Panthers, you're at number 19. You lost against the Saints. Not too surprised, but you were pretty close. I'm gonna put the Panthers at number 19 because Teddy Bridgewater, pretty strong. I don't think the Panthers are good enough to be moved up a few more spots, but same as they used to last week, I put them number 19. So yeah, number 20, we have the Lions. The Lions, wow, that was really strong. Matthew Stafford. There's like a minute left in the game. You came all the way from like the 25-yard line all the way to a touchdown in that amount of time. Wow. So you did really that was an amazing comeback. You were losing, you got a touchdown, really strong. I moved them up a spot because of that. You beat the Falcons, not too surprised, but that was a really strong fourth quarter comeback. So yeah. So at number 21 to the Broncos, moved them down a spot. Not too surprised. I mean, I'm actually not surprised at all that they lost against the Chiefs. They're not my number 1 team, really strong, but Broncos lose against the Chiefs. Not surprised, but I moved them down a spot because of that. Number 22, we have the Eagles. Nice win against the Giants, but the Giants are not too good, so I moved you up like 3 spots. Number 23, Texans. Texans aren't doing that well. Their defense is like ranked 30th in the league, I believe. I was watching the game. The Packers 1, I wasn't too surprised. So Texans, they're just not doing too well. Their defense is horrible, 30th in the league. That won't help you, but their offense is really strong. Deshaun Watson against the Titans, the Titans barely won that game. Deshaun Watson had 4 touchdowns and like 335 yards. Is pretty strong, but their defense is a little shaky. Pretty bad defense. I'm gonna put the Texans at number 23. So I'm gonna put the Chargers at number 24. The reason why the Chargers are number 24, I just think like they score a decent amount of points, but it feels like every single game they're winning and then they lose. They're winning against the Chiefs in through the second quarter, they lose. They blew that win against the Saints. They should have won that game. If they kicked a field goal, they would have won the game, but they went to overtime and they lost. So Chargers are not too lucky of a team, but I believe today they won. So I'm gonna put the Chargers number 24. Bengals 25. They scored like 34 points, I believe, which is pretty good. I would say the Bengals are a pretty good team, but they're not winning the game, so that's gonna affect them to number 25. So number 26, Vikings, not doing too well. Vikings, Kirk Cousins, not doing well. Their team's not doing well, but they could score points. At least they can score points. They're not like those teams who can't really score any points. They score a decent amount of points per game, which if they didn't score too many points per game, they would be down lower, but because they score a decent amount of points per game, I'm going to put them at number 26. Number 27, we have the Cowboys. The Cowboys, they're not doing well. I don't know why, but the Cowboys are just not doing too well. Ezekiel Elliott's not doing too well. They lost Dak Prescott, and I believe they lost their backup, which is pretty good, Andy Dalton. When that happens, when you lose your when you lose your starting quarterback and your backup quarterback, that does not go well. Now they're using their backup quarterback, which I doubt he's even that good. So Cowboys, I might have to put you at number 27. Not that good. That's not good. That the Cowboys lost 2 of their quarterbacks. So yeah, number 28 we have the Atlanta Falcons. Oh my God, you're so close, Falcons fans. I forgot his name, but he was trying. At end of the game, there's a minute left in the fourth quarter. They wanted to run the clock down, so he was like right at the field line. He's like, in his head, he's like, don't score, because then they're gonna have enough amount of time to score and win the game, which the Lions did. So good job to you, Lions. But the line was right here. He just passed for the touchdown, so the Lions had enough amount of time to go to the other side and score. So if he would have dropped at the 1 yard line, they would have probably the clock would have went down, and there would have been only 20 seconds left in the clock, and the Falcons would have won the game with a touchdown. And the Lions would have only had like 20 seconds to score a touchdown, which is kind of impossible, but some people can do it. So number 29, we have the Redskins. The Redskins won a game, so I'm going to move them up 2 spots. So the Redskins 2-5 now, not the best record, but they won a game, so I put them ahead of the New York Giants. So I'm going to put the Redskins at number 29. So number 30, New York Giants. everyone saw that fall about Daniel Jones falling. He had a touchdown there, but he didn't. He would have had an 80-yard touchdown, but he didn't get it. He tripped, which kind of sucked, because they would have had a touchdown, but they got a touchdown. They got a touchdown either way because he fell at the 20-yard line and they went and scored. That was on Thursday Night Football. He fell and it was kind of surprising. He went really fast, like 21 miles an hour, which is a new quarterback record. That was the fastest speed ever recorded by a quarterback running in a game. I didn't know Daniel Jones was that fast. That was crazy. 21 miles an hour. He was probably rushing for his life, because there were some speedy people right behind him that are really fast, and I didn't know he was that fast. He was really fast in that game. So yeah, New York Giants, number 30. So number 21, Jaguars, not doing too well. They scored a decent amount of points in that game, but I believe they lost against the Chargers. So yeah, that's gonna put them at number 31. Number 32, we have the Jets. Don't really have to talk about them. 7-0, not doing that well. They kind of suck, which they do suck. They're the worst team in the league, but they're number 32. Number 31, we have the Jaguars. Sorry, I forgot to include the Jaguars, so they're going to be number 31. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. So hopefully you guys have a great day. Bye guys.